Ancient origins of the Roman Catholic knighthood. The hood, or cape, of Roman Catholic knights traces its symbolism to medieval times, particularly within the traditions of knighthood and chivalry. While there is no specific knighthood universally recognized across all orders, many Catholic knighthood orders, such as the Knights Templar, Knights of Malta, and Knights of the Holy Sepulchre, used robes, hoods, or capes as a key part of their regalia. These garments have symbolic, spiritual, and practical purposes. Symbolism of the hood or cape symbolizes humility, devotion, and protection under God's grace. It echoes the monastic roots of knighthood, where knights followed religious orders and took vows of chastity, obedience, and poverty, much like monks. The hood also represents the cloaking of the knight's earthly ego in favor of divine service. Chivalric tradition. The Roman Catholic knights were typically members of religious military orders, such as the Knights Templar, founded in the 12th century, or the Knights Hospitaller. These knights were part of the military elite, pledged to defend Christian pilgrims, holy places, and the faith itself. Their capes, hoods, and armor all contributed to the powerful image of the medieval Christian knight. Monastic influence. Many knightly orders operated under the rule of religious orders, such as the Cistercians for the Knights Templar. As such, their uniforms often bore resemblance to the monastic habits of the time. Hoods, a common part of monastic attire, were adopted by knights to signify their dual role as warriors and religious men, committed to a higher spiritual calling. The significance of the Roman Catholic knight. The significance of a Roman Catholic knight can be understood in both historical and spiritual terms. Historically, the knight was a defender of the church, its territories, and Christian values, but there are deeper meanings attached to their role. Defenders of the faith, Roman Catholic knights were bound by vows to protect the Christian faith, the Pope, and the Church. Their role often involved military defense against non-Christian forces, particularly during the Crusades, which were campaigns to reclaim the Holy Land. Symbol of chivalry. Knighthood represents the ideal of Christian chivalry, which embodies bravery, loyalty, honor, and service to God. A knight was expected to live a life of self-discipline, placing their duty to the church above personal interest. Symbol of sacrifice. The knight's hood, like the cross they bore on their chest, such as the Templar cross, was a symbol of their willingness to sacrifice their lives for the sake of their faith and the defense of Christian values. In this sense, they were not merely warriors but martyrs in waiting, ready to lay down their lives. The duty and contribution of Roman Catholic knights to Christianity. The role and contribution of Roman Catholic knights, both in the medieval period and today, revolve around a deep sense of service, defense of the faith, and the spread of Christian values. Their duties can be categorized into several key areas. Defense of pilgrims and holy sites. Knights such as the Templars and Hospitallers were originally tasked with protecting Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, particularly Jerusalem. They established fortified strongholds and escorted groups of travelers through dangerous regions. Participation in crusades. Many Roman Catholic knights were central figures in the Crusades, particularly during the 11th to 13th centuries. They fought to reclaim Christian holy sites and defend against the encroaching Islamic powers. This military role was seen as a divine mission, blessed by the Pope. Charity and care for the sick. Orders like the Knights Hospitaller were deeply involved in charitable works, especially the care of the sick and wounded. The Hospitallers, in particular, were known for establishing hospitals and providing medical care to Christian and non-Christian alike. Promotion of Christian virtues. The medieval knight was not just a warrior but also a model of Christian piety, charity, and morality. Their code of conduct was steeped in Christian ethics, and they were expected to promote and defend these values in the societies in which they lived. Modern contributions. Today, Roman Catholic knights, especially within orders such as the Knights of Malta or Knights of Columbus, continue to play significant roles in the charitable and humanitarian work of the Catholic Church. They support education, healthcare, disaster relief, and the promotion of social justice in line with Christian teachings. Conclusion: the mystique of the knighthood. The knighthood is a powerful symbol of a Roman Catholic knight's humility, protection, and service. It connects the knights to a spiritual heritage that emphasizes sacrifice, defense of the weak, and unwavering commitment to the Christian faith. Historically, the hood, like the knight's armor, reflected the dual role of these individuals as both warriors of the faith and humble servants of God. Their legacy continues today in various orders of knighthood, with their contributions to Christianity now focused more on humanitarian work, defense of Christian values, and promotion of social and moral good.